In the western desert, Bedouin tribes spoke of the shadow of the desert, a malevolent spirit that roamed the dunes at night, seeking those who disturbed the sacred lands. Ahmed, a young treasure hunter, dismissed these tales as superstition. He had heard of a lost temple buried beneath the shifting sands and set out to find it, guided by an old map. After days of grueling travel under the harsh desert sun and freezing nights, Ahmed and his team discovered a colossal stone entrance half buried in sand. At the center, they found a massive stone idol with gemstone eyes that glittered in the torchlight. Driven by greed, Ahmed reached out to pry one of the gems loose. As soon as he touched the gem, the ground trembled, and a low, guttural growl echoed through the temple. Shadows began to move on their own, forming a dark figure made of night itself. Ahmed and his men, paralyzed with fear, watched as the figure approached, its hollow eyes glowing ominously. Realizing too late that the legend was true, Ahmed tried to flee, but the shadow was too fast. One by one, his men were consumed by the darkness, their screams cut short. Ahmed, the last to remain, fell to his knees, begging for mercy. The next morning, the desert was silent, and the temple had vanished beneath the sands. The Bedouin tribes, finding the abandoned camp, knew what had happened. They gathered the belongings and whispered prayers to keep the shadow of the desert at bay. Conclusion: some treasures are best left buried, guarded by ancient spirits that should not be disturbed.